Well, again, we start a new month, November beginning. And by the way, November 1st, the latest date that we have ever seen a tornado on the ground in North Dakota. That happened on this date in 2000. And well, we still see a chance for a few tornadoes on the Minnesota side of the river in the early part of the month. But things are transitioning. Temperatures not too bad as we head into the evening, around 50 degrees up and down the Red River Valley. 45 for Langdon, 48 in Devils Lake, and 46 this hour in Detroit Lakes. It's 48 for the Fergus area. Right now, a few clouds moving into eastern South Dakota. We're starting to clear out in southeast North Dakota right now. A lot of sunshine brought temperatures into the 60s, mid 60s at that, throughout the central Dakotas today. Still holding on to some cloud cover across western Minnesota, and that will limit how fast we cool off this evening. And there's nothing wrong with holding on to that daytime heat for at least a little bit longer. We do have some clouds starting to move in from the west, but by and large, it's going to be a very mild evening for your Tuesday night outdoor activities. A lot less wind than we had on our Halloween night as we take a look at the model showing a little bit of clearing as we go toward the 10 o'clock hour. Light winds from the south. Now, as we go through the overnight hours, we're going to see that south wind kind of wobble around, very light. Temperatures around 40 to start our Wednesday morning down in our southern counties. We could see some mid-30s up north and isolated areas of some patchy dense fog, a possibility as we start with some light winds. Now, watch these clouds up north. They'll kind of swoop downward towards a southerly trajectory as we go through the day, and that's going to shift our wind direction around late in the day to a northerly one. So while there isn't a lot of really inclement weather to talk about, we're going to have light winds, temperatures rising into the low to mid 50s south, low to mid 40s in the far north, with a few 50-degree readings along Highway 2. All in all, a quiet weather day with wind that'll be under 15 miles per hour. It'll shift from south to north. So we begin our day with a southerly flow, a few clouds, and 40 in Fargo-Moorhead. Midday temperatures of around 50, and that wind will begin switching direction. So we won't get real hot, but temperatures still well above averages for this time of the year. Here's a look at your southeast North Dakota hometown forecast. Wahpeton, 56 degrees, 57 Valley City. Oaks, a great day, near 60 for you. Lakes Country, a lot of mid-50s out there, including Detroit Lakes, Fergus Falls, New York Mills. Up in the Northland, temperatures generally in those lower 50s, a few upper 40s possible in places like Roseau. And as we look out in northeast North Dakota, upper 40-degree day for you in the Cavalier area, 57 in Carrington, and 54 in Mackville. Now, a gorgeous shot. Lindenwood Park looks like the place to be. In fact, tonight it's probably equally as gorgeous. Thanks for uploading, Steve, your shot of the day. You can check these out in valleynewslive.com. All right, November continues to be amazing. On Thursday, 59 degrees. We'll hit 60 as we cap off a work week on Friday. And then it looks like the weekend will have plenty of beautiful weather to greet us with our first month of November, weekend in the month of November. That's really hard to say 10 times fast, even though I only tried to say it one time fast, you guys. We do change those clocks this weekend. Remember, we fall back, so maybe a little bit earlier sunsets for us now.
Maybe.
Yes.
And look at that. I just can't believe it. It's awesome for November.
60s are good. Our next real chance of rain coming early next week.
All right. Thank you.
You bet.